Just when you thought it was safe to submit an idea to your employer, hold on. Before you do, read The Anatomy of a Corporate Lynching, Updated Edition, and avoid the Great White Sharks. Available on Amazon worldwide. And hear the audiobook featuring a cast of actors delivering the facts exclusively at fourthfordbooks.com.
Hello fam, welcome back to the African Diaspora News channel. I am Wongel Zelalem bringing you this report. Today's report is about RyanAir forcing South Africans to take a test on Afrikaans, which is a language that most white South Africans speak and use. And from the whole population, 12% of South Africans actually use this language. And so people were confused as to why RyanAir decided to pick this language to test South Africans on. And by the way, the test is to identify if somebody is lying in saying they're South Africans or not. They're claiming that there are people that lie or use a fake passport to use their airline and pretend like they're South Africans, and they no longer want to be tricked by them. So now they've introduced this test and it's in Afrikaans. As I told you, only 12% of the population uses this, and most of those people that use it are white South Africans. So the question people were asking was like, why are we supposed to take the exam when you know damn well that we don't use this language and most black South Africans don't even use it? So what's the point? Why are we being tested if we're South Africans or not on this test that most of us don't even use? Like, is this test meant to just be for white South Africans because they're the ones that are using it? This is so bizarre because it's plain and simple. This language is not being used by the majority of the population. Why are you using it to identify if someone is South African or not, when you know that black South Africans, most of them don't even use this language? So people were calling out this airline, accusing them of being racist. And I don't know if I mentioned this. This airline is an Irish airline, and they had no business in picking and choosing for South Africans which test they're going to take and which language is going to determine if you're a South African or not. Let me show you this clip. We'll come back and discuss.
Europe's largest airline passenger numbers, RyanAir has hit turbulence over its bizarre nationality test for South Africans. The test has triggered massive public outrage on social media. Several users are calling it shocking, discriminatory, and humiliating. The budget airline has set what it calls a simple questionnaire, forcing South Africans to answer it before boarding UK flights. Now, the test requires South African citizens to prove their nationality. The question is how exactly? Well, the quiz set by the airline has questions on South African general knowledge. Some of the questions include naming the highest mountain in South Africa, its largest city, a national holiday, which side of the road South Africans drive, South Africa's international dialing code as well, its capital city, the country's current president, and the list goes on. But the airline did not stop there. It went a step further. The language set for the test was Afrikaans. The question is, why is Afrikaans so controversial? The language has long been identified with apartheid and white minority rule. South Africa's black majority views Afrikaans as an unfriendly language of the oppressor, or even a language of white racists.
This is ridiculous, and this is a clear racism towards black South Africans. It's like they're telling them, if you don't know this language that the colonizers have been using and the settlers have been using, then you're not South African enough and we're not going to give you the service. Imagine after this test, if a South African, let's say, fails this test, they're not going to give you the service. They're not going to carry you from point A to point B. So people were calling this airline out, and rightfully so. This is so wrong in so many levels, and they need to frankly take it back. If they need to give a test, it has to be in either Zulu or Xhosa, because those are the two languages that most of the population uses. So anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about this discrimination against black South Africans. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Friends and family, I would like you to check out blackcommunityspeak.com. Now, blackcommunityspeak.com is a forum-based website, so something that's very simple, where you can get on, you can get off, get involved with a lot of topics. Now, Black Community Speaks is a place that's for Black men and women to talk about issues that's affecting the entire community. So on blackcommunityspeak.com, they talk about topics in the range of news, what's going on in society, relationships, technology, business, food and recipes, gaming, health and fitness, music, and many, many more. On Black Community Speak, it's a place where you can be safe to say what you want to say without the fear of big tech censorship. So make sure you head on over to blackcommunityspeak.com and sign up today.